Cell versus Metal Sonic. Ooh, y'all want to watch this? You know what? I want to watch this. Did we see this? No, I was just going to say that. It's not spoilers, so we could definitely watch this. Because I already know who Cell is. Because I've seen him a million times already. You can watch this? All right, let's watch it. No fast forward.
Cell versus
the
Metal
fastest
Sonic,
we'll watch is
Which
1.25.
copycat android is truly the superior model?
He's whizzing out
Metal Sonic looks fucking awesome.
that boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Metal Sonic looks
There's a
awesome.
monster stalking Gingertown. No one who's seen it has lived to tell the tale. All it left behind was their clothes. Something ate these people's insides, leaving only a shadow behind.
Some kind of creature driven only by the need to feed.
Oh,
Earth's
bro,
new
when I
apex
saw
predator,
this scene
the
as a
ultimate
kid-
life form.
The Namekian Piccolo with
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, chat. This arc of Dragon Ball was the arc that I think was watching. The arc that I think was watching. Did I say that right? The arc that I think I was watching. That's what I meant to say. The arc that I think that I was watching. When my dad was gonna beat my ass because I was trying to turn Super Saiyan. It was this arc. Boo, Fat Boo used to scare the fuck out of me when he used to eat everybody. And this scene with Cell, when he used to eat people, used to have me shook, bro. I used to be shook.
to investigate this manslayer and
You said that's two different arcs? Bro, I watched the Boo arc to I don't know where, and then I remember when Cell started popping up at some point, because I used to watch it on cable television. It was random episodes. It was never by like, you know, like you could choose what you want to watch.
discovered that it was
But bro,
intelligent. Its tail could unravel to absorb its hapless victims.
yo,
and
that
add their
shit right
energy
there,
to its
bro. He
wretched
used to
gestalt.
suck
But
them.
the nightmare was
Pause.
only just beginning, because
Till they
for its last
disintegrated
trick,
and melted.
Somehow, this freak of nature.
I was
knew
in
the
rerun hell. I was,
Kamehameha.
bro.
The mystery of this creature's origin was decades in the making. Years ago, the world was terrorized by the most advanced paramilitary organization in history, the Red Ribbon Army.
Until they got rocked by this little kung fu gremlin, Son Goku.
But Red Ribbon's dream of revenge lived on within their head scientist, Dr. Giro.
Hiding away in his spooky cave laboratory, Giro would go to work studying the Z fighters from afar, learning everything there was to know about them.
And building a series of androids that would destroy his spiky-haired nemesis once and for all.
He made a ton of them. Infinite energy androids,
Man.
key-absorbing androids, trucker head androids, and even, ginger androids.
However,
Ginger
none of Giro's
androids.
creations were capable of matching that drive to improve that Goku and his fellow martial artists possessed.
Luckily, he had one more android left. A cute little booger so complex he'd take years after Giro's death to complete. Its name was Cell.
Born from a single cell, get it? This android possessed the genetic information of all the greatest warriors that had battled on Earth, and, when fully evolved, would become unstoppable.
And with
Okay, I know this might be like deep lore or some shit. How the fuck did somebody create Cell? Did Cell just put himself in a shit? And he has all the DNA compositions of every broken motherfucker. How?
their DNA, Cell absorbed all their powers and techniques too.
Common among all of them is the power to manipulate Ki, or the energy that exists in all living things, and weaponize it to fire energy blasts, fly at faster than light speeds, move things with telekinesis, and create force fields.
From the humans, Krillin and Tien, Cell knows the multiform technique, Destructo Disc, and the Tri-Beam, his extra special favorite. Oh,
Oh!
yeah, I did not see Jiaozu on this list. Sorry, bud.
Is Xiaozu human?
Oh,
Okay. Cell can fire the Death Beam, as well as breathe in and travel through the vacuum of space with the alien genes of Frieza and his father.
and because he's got Piccolo's
What?
DNA, Cell can regenerate humongous damage to his body at the cost of some keys.
Cell has survived having half his body vaporized multiple times, and cannot be
What?
destroyed unless the small cluster of cells at the core of his being is eradicated.
Should that little bugger survive, Cell will always return, even stronger than before because of the Saiyan DNA he got from Goku and Vegeta. Definitely the cream of the genetic crop.
Sure, he can perfectly replicate attacks like the Gallic Gun, Spirit Bomb, and of course Kamehameha,
Oh
as well
my
as
God.
teleport by locking onto a
Bro
living
got
being's
Death
key signature.
Beam,
But the
Solar
best part of
Flare.
being a Saiyan is how much crazy
Try- he
stronger
got
they
the
get
Spirit
every time
Bomb.
they almost die.
They can even evolve to become orders of magnitude stronger
Bro got
in the
Spirit
midst of
Bomb.
battle. Combine that with Cell's healing factor, and he's effectively the ultimate warrior.
Like a perpetual shonen motion machine.
Driven by a biological imperative, Cell wanted nothing more than to devour Giro's previous androids, 17 and 18, believing it would make him perfect.
Only one problem. The Cell we know was born in the future, and both 17 and 18 had been destroyed. So he murdered Trunks and went back in time. Not our Trunks, future Trunks. Well, not future Trunks, but another future Trunks. It's very complicated. There's like 5 timelines.
As Cell defeated
Nah.
and absorbed the androids, he evolved. not only getting stronger, but changing his personality and developing a lust for battle.
He became less creepy bug serial killer and more, well, Saiyan. After exploiting that very Saiyan arrogance and warrior's pride, Cell finally became
Getting
perfect.
blasted
And
by the
easily
lights.
dominated Trunks and Vegeta.
You said
the latter
time
of whom
travel
had
theory is
decades
a
of battle
bitch?
experience under his belt.
I feel
Perfect
that.
Cell's power was off the charts. He could threaten the whole Earth just by powering up. With
I
a
just
full
feel like
power
it makes it
Kamehameha,
so
he was
confusing.
even capable of destroying our entire solar system.
While the vast majority of our solar system's mass is located in the sun, this still means that Cell's T-Wave would have to reach 2.8 billion miles to eradicate every planet.
But Wiz, maybe
What?
he was just exaggerating.
Not likely. Cell's claim has been backed up in multiple guidebooks and even demonstrated outright in the video games.
Cell's even stronger in the anime adaptation, considering the time Frieza blew up Namek. In the anime, the explosion was literally hundreds of light years wide and lit up the friggin' galaxy.
And Cell was far
What?
stronger than Frieza was at that point in time.
Hell, the Namekians could sense him all the way from a different galaxy and thought he might be a threat to the whole universe.
He's also incredibly fast, capable of blitzing even the strongest Z fighters at the time.
Shit, DBZ
Goku flew from
scaling,
Grand
bro,
Half
it's
Planet in heaven
crazy.
all the way to hell, hundreds of billions of light years in half a minute. And that was in his base form.
Yeah, that's cool, but how about the power to squeeze mini Cell Juniors out of your butt? What? Never heard of that key technique?
Oh,
Call it
what?
the Kegel.
Perfect Cell was entirely without peer and, no longer wedded to Jiro's petty grudge, decided to prove it with a tournament.
The Cell Games! And if Goku couldn't even beat him, what hope did anyone else have? Vegeta couldn't even handle a Cell Junior.
Their last hope was Goku's own son, Gohan.
After Cell arrogantly let him power up, Gohan unleashed his rage, pushed the bug monster to his absolute limits, and beat him. Wow, Cell, you really are related to Vegeta, aren't you?
In truth, Cell was a victim of his own success. The same Saiyan genes that made him all-powerful also sowed the
Yo.
seeds of his defeat.
He got so mad he
I'm
even
locked
blew
in
himself
watching this
up.
shit.
Maybe he does have some Chaozu in him after all.
Even that wasn't enough to totally put him down, and he came back with the same Super Saiyan power-up that Gohan had just unlocked.
Super Perfect Cell.
Super
Now, with
Perfect
more
Cell?
lightning, in a battle for
What?
the ages, Cell put the entire weight of his biological programming against one lone Saiyan. And
What?
went the distance.
But in the end, it still wasn't enough. No matter how brilliantly Dr. Gero copied the Z-Fighters, he still couldn't quite figure out their knack. for
Oh,
going
that's the
beyond.
What can be
scene.
destroyed can always
That's
be
where that
rebuilt.
scene's
All it takes
from.
to recreate the most fierce
I always
warrior in
see
the
that
universe
scene that people
is
be
one
posting online
single
where it's all
cell.
of them together type shit. Is that where that from?
Hey, real quick, did you know Death Metal launched our own tabletop gaming channel? It's called The Nightly Brew. We're doing Dungeons and Dragons, Blood on the Clock Tower, and a bunch of other stuff.
Father,
I'd love
Son,
if you could check it out.
Kamehameha?
We just finished our campaign through the old school Tomb of Horrors, the most infamous dungeon in D&D history.
Hell no!
Into multiple
And time and again, that
critters were threatened by the evil and oval Dr. Ivo Eggman Robotnik.
And time and again, that same world and those same critters were saved by Sonic the Hedgehog. No matter how many robotic badniks
What
good
the
doctor-
fuck? Oh, he's talking about Sonic now. Oh, man. I was still waiting for more Dragon Ball Z shit to pop up. Yo, I was locked in with DBZ. Holy. All right. Metal Sonic time. Yo, I was locked in with the Dragon Ball Z shit. Oh my god.
Evil and oval Dr. Ivo Eggman Robotnik.
Mr.
And
Robotnik.
time and again, that same world and those same critters were saved by Sonic the Hedgehog. No matter how many robotic badniks the good doctor
Metal
threw
Sonic
his blue spiky
look cool.
nemesis, his schemes were always 6 spin jumps to the glowing weak spot away from getting cracked and scrambled.
But it wouldn't be over easy for Eggman. If he couldn't defeat the Blue Blur, he would make his own Metal Sonic.
Well, 0 points on creativity for that name, but goddamn, he does look metal as hell.
They say imitation
Yo,
is the
cool
sincerest
as
form of
fuck.
flattery, so Eggman built metal with more than enough blast processing to match his prototype.
Metal can zoom around at massively hypersonic speeds, fast enough to fly to nearby planets in seconds.
He's tougher than Eggman's standard equipment, some of which can survive black holes.
Metal can use all of Sonic's power-ups and even replicate his classic spin dash and light speed attack.
But he's got moves of his own.
He can attack with energy blast, fire a chest laser, surround himself in an electric aura, or an
Wow.
impenetrable force field.
By overloading his circuitry with energy, Metal can activate V maximum overdrive, quadrupling his acceleration and obliterating anything in his path, at the risk of self-destructing.
You'd think all that'd be enough
Wow.
to turn the rodent into roadkill, but it only took one showdown on Stardust Speedway to send Metal to the scrap heap.
On paper, Metal should be able to outmatch Sonic in every way, and yet he doesn't. For some reason, Eggman wasn't able to
No,
capture
you know
that
why?
magical quality
Because-
that makes Sonic the fastest thing alive.
Yup.
Metal's defeats at the hands of Sonic and his friends sharpened his AI into a seething hatred of his rival and a burning desire to prove himself superior.
Yeah, well, when you're getting your supersized red ass handed to you by Charmy B, you know something's gone horribly wrong.
Metal's defeats gave him an existential crisis.
Hey,
if he
yo.
was created to surpass Sonic and couldn't even manage that, what was he? Why should he exist?
Never one to admit defeat, Eggman took Metal back to the drawing board and birthed him anew. You.
This Neo Metal Sonic was, above all, far smarter.
Especially after he copied Eggman's intelligence and took over his empire. And we mean literally copied. If Metal started as Sonic's copycat, why not hunt all of his furry friends down and copy them too?
Neo Metal Sonic is equipped with scanners in his optic receptors that can copy a person's biodata, giving him the ability to recreate all of their abilities in seconds.
Like the Sonic Boom, Knuckles' Hammer Punch, Tails' magical swiveling asshole, and Big's ability to suck at fishing.
Metal isn't just learning their moves, he can replicate more esoteric powers like Silver Psychokinesis, manufacture Rouge's mechanical bat guards.
Hold on, man. This crazy thing is about to go up against Cell? Oh, man. We in there.
Or alter his very
That's gonna be the
biology to
craziest
copy Espio's
fight.
chameleon
This
invisibility.
motherfucker broken.
It's worth mentioning that biological data is a real scientific term and can refer to molecular structures like the genome sequence within a living organism's DNA.
Yeah, his copying is so busted, it doesn't really matter that he's a robot made of metal. If you can do it, so can he. Probably helps that he can shapeshift and regenerate his whole body from a puddle.
Likely by copying one of the mightiest
can
beings on the planet,
shapeshift?
the god of destruction, Chaos.
Not the only chaos he's encountered.
By scanning the ultimate life form, Shadow the Hedgehog, he gained his ability to manipulate some of the most powerful artifacts in the universe.
You mean the Chaos Emeralds?
Yes, the emeralds contain an infinite wellspring of mystical power and life energy. With them, Metal can perform Shadow's chaos control.
You telling me this motherfucker Metal Sonic is about to go up against Cell and he can use the Chaos Emeralds? I thought that shit was only like exclusive to Sonic and Shadow. That's it. I didn't think the metal form is like, oh, I could also use it too. Silver could use them too? Oh my God, no. Bro, I thought that shit was reserved to Sonic and Shadow. That's it. Nobody else in the universe could do that shit. Now you telling me almost half the roster could do that shit? You gonna tell me Blaze the Cat could probably do it too? Cap. Tails? Tails could do it? 4 people is half. All right. You know what, Caprice, you got me. You got me. It's 4 people.
He can teleport, warp, and distort space, boost his speed, and stop time.
You got
and
me.
with either the Chaos Emeralds or Master Emerald, he can transform into Super Neo Metal Sonic.
Completely
Super
invulnerable
Neo?
and complete.
Is that a Nikkei reference? Super Neo Metal Sonic. Super Neo Neon. Neon.
Completely golden. Super Neo Metal Sonic can move at faster than light speeds.
Super
and has the
Neo
power to move continents.
The Emeralds are inconceivably
Neon.
powerful. They've been used to fuel Eggman's Death Egg, which could obliterate star systems.
On their own, they can even create and destroy whole universes.
Other super characters like Sonic have battled and defeated beings like the Time Eater, who could destroy multiple dimensions and timelines in seconds. At their peak, 3 super hedgehogs have even fought Solaris, who nearly consumed Sonic.
Time clock, GG. Thank you, Brody. I appreciate you, baby. I appreciate you, my man. Time clock, GG.
Sonic's entire multiverse.
So Super Neo Metal Sonic should be just as powerful as any of them. Though he's got to be quick because all that power only lasts a short time.
The road to total domination was
Metal Sonic should outclass the younger classic Sonic, who also fought the Time Eater and is capable of matching modern Sonic. What? Is capable of matching modern Super Sonic? Shadow and Silver, after copying their biodata, Super Neo Metal's whole. Super Neo Metal Sonic and modern Super.
nearly at an end. After manipulating Sonic and friends and copying their abilities, Metal eventually combined their biodata with the mighty Egg
My brain.
Overlord.
Complete with missiles, giant crystal projectiles, and the strength to match 3 supersonic heroes all by himself, Overlord is all-time final boss material.
And he knew it. His ego might as well have had its own health bar. Metal's drive to surpass his rival had morphed into the delusional belief that he was the original, and Sonic the loathsome copy.
What? I'd never seen this boss. This is Sonic Heroes. I have seen this. I was not paying attention as a kid. I just wanted to run fast like Sonic. Fuck.
A copy that Metal had finally outclassed. All the heroes Metal had gathered had to team up to take him down.
He may have stolen their abilities, but Metal never possessed the thing that made the Sonic heroes successful, their friendship and teamwork.
Aw, how cute. Gag. Probably should have added some of those goddamn rails to the final boss fight, because it is impossible to land on those things. After getting trashed again, Eggman reprogrammed Metal to purge any bits of rebelliousness from his code.
Metal returned to being the Eggman Army's chief enforcer, always proving invaluable as the Bad Doctor's greatest creation, now completely obedient once again.
I don't know, Wiz. Who knows what's really going on behind those glowing red eyes? Maybe Metal is more cunning than he lets on, and is only biding his time until he can take over again.
What animation is this? They making him look so cool.
Maybe the most powerful thing that Metal
This
copied
movie right
was
here.
the ability to lie.
What movie is that? It's an old movie?
Hey, I'm Chad, the voice of Boomstick. And if you don't believe me, well, what about now? That's what I thought.
Hell
Look, the matchup is about to begin. We can't wait for you to see it.
no!
But first, I want to tell you about a brand new thing coming to the Death
Hell!
Battle store, and it's something you guys have been asking for. Matchup pitches. It's a way to meet with me and Ben, the creators of Death Battle, and pitch us a matchup that you've been wanting.
Yo! Yo, that's what he looks like, this motherfucker, bro. I can't believe it. Oh my gosh. He's in a boomstick. Oh my god. You can watch the Sonic OVA movie on YouTube. How long is it? Oh my gosh.
All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for a Death Battle!
Oh, we're about to go.
Salutations, Dr. Robotnik. Your reputation precedes you. Bring me your strongest fighter, or face... Then prepare to kneel before your master.
Bro, this is mad. This is animated well. Bro. He said, who do I... Oh, that's a good question. He said, who do I think is going to win? Bro, that's a good question. I'm not going to lie. I think Metal Sonic. I think Metal Sonic takes this. Because I feel like... Nah, bro, Cella's broken. But I feel like Metal Sonic, seeing how diesel he is and broken he is and what he could transform into and he could just come back type shit. Let's see, bro. Metal Sonic kind of like crazy. Oh!
Tell me, does a machine like yourself ever experience fear? Not anymore!
Bro, pop ult? Look at Cell, look at Cell. Woo! Oh! Yo! Oh my god!
Fool, you're dealing with the ultimate life form.
That's clean.
Already possesses data. Observe. Chaos. Control. Life form data successfully.
Oh, he downloaded him! He downloaded him! Look at his arm!
It'll take more than that to kill me. Puppet!
He brought it back. Ooh! Cell goes crazy.
Now I know everything about you, insect.
Oh, he goes! Oh, he gonna summon the little gems! Oh! Oh, bro! Oh my god! Ah!
Don't you dare.
Woo! Oh! Oh my God!
I am not just the greatest warrior in the universe. I am all of them. If you are all of them, then so am I. I'll never lose.
Yo!
Machine like
Oh my God, Metal Sonic! No! Yo! Yo! Metal Sonic crazy. Oh, he grabbed the cell.
crush you.
Oh!
So now Metal's got all
Nah,
the
Metal
powers
Sonic,
of the
I
Chaos
said that
Emeralds
motherfucker was
and
broken.
the Z Fighters? Well, that world's fucked. Our bad.
Cell may have been one of the greatest threats in Dragon
Oh
Ball
my
Z,
God.
but Eggman's greatest creation ultimately proved too much for him. Let's break this down into 4 categories: strength, speed, abilities, and adaptation.
First up, who was the strongest? Well, it's no surprise that any version of Cell was gonna be way more powerful than base Metal or Neo. Even just using the manga, blowing up a solar system is far beyond the level of power output Metal can match.
Without his stronger forms. With them, the power gap entirely reversed. Not only could Metal match Cell's solar system busting or scaling from Frieza, but he could surpass it with the universe-destroying power of the Emeralds.
But hang on, Wiz. Those Namekians said that Cell was strong enough to threaten a universe on his own.
They did, but they didn't specify how, and there's nothing suggesting he can destroy it in one go. Especially since it's only brought up theoretically and without any time frame.
Even being generous and assuming he could just blow it up, final bosses like Time Eater and Solaris can destroy the wider multiverse, and Super Neo Metal would scale to them. Metal Sonic takes the edge in strength.
And with Sonic characters being known for their speed, you might think that was an easy win for Metal.
At his max speed in his super form, he should be comparable to entities like the Time Eater, who in Shadow Generations can destroy entire universes in seconds. By using the radius of the observable universe, we can estimate the Time Eater's destructive wave traveled at about 180 quadrillion times faster than...
How did you... Yo. This... No. What?
light.
Certainly impressive, but let's compare that to Goku's flight from heaven to hell shortly after the Cell
He'll
Games,
forget
which
Cool
covered
J?
roughly a universe in distance at approximately 180 quadrillion times faster than light.
Hey, just like Time Eater. The difference, though, was that Goku was in his base form, way slower than Super Saiyan 2 Gohan or Super Perfect Cell.
Factoring in Super Saiyan multipliers, Super Perfect Cell can move upwards of 100 times faster than that, and so 100 times faster than Metal Sonic. Somehow, Cell takes the edge in speed. You know, the thing Metal was designed for.
Wasn't expecting that. Let's see if any of their abilities could tip the scales.
They shared many of the same powers, like telekinesis, force fields, and energy projectiles.
Yup.
Of note though, Cell's regeneration was clearly superior, able to fully heal from a single cluster of microscopic cells.
On top of that, Cell's Saiyan genes would let him grow in power every time he almost died, and his Cell Juniors gave him the numbers advantage.
And considering Super Neo Metal had a time limit, Cell would have a big advantage in a battle of attrition.
But with Chaos Control, that became a lot tougher.
Cell and
Yo,
his
he kicked
juniors
the
had
shit
no
out
way
of
to deal
him.
with Metal boosting his speed or stopping time, something that countered Cell's speed advantage and left him open. And with Silver's psychokinesis, or the Emerald spatial distortion, Metal could seriously impair Cell's healing.
So it helped that Cell could fall back on his martial arts abilities in a pinch.
Despite effectively being a newborn, Cell's genetic instincts allowed him to best Earth's most skilled warriors back to back to back.
Metal may have copied Eggman's brains, but he definitely isn't as good of a fighter. The Sonic heroes haven't trained like the Z fighters, and Metal's been beaten by all of them a bunch of times. So all that in mind, abilities is roughly a wash.
Which leads us with the one thing
Sonic
they're both
over, it's
known
about
for,
50
their capability
minutes.
to evolve and become more
50
powerful
minutes?
in response to their
It's 10
opponents.
o'clock. I can't watch a
AKA their
50-minute OVA. We have to
adaptation.
choose another
And
day, though.
frankly, that's where this back
For
and forth
real.
completely breaks.
We
Because
have
at
to
the
watch
end of the
it.
day,
I gotta
Metal
watch
can
it.
copy Cell, But
Thank you,
Cell
Major, for the
can't
2.
absorb metal.
Cell's
I'm gonna-
ability to physically absorb an
me watch
opponent is
this real quick.
primarily viable against foes who
That's
can match
50
or
minutes.
overpower.
Even if he took metal by surprise, he can't absorb fully inorganic robots like Android 16.
Cell was only able to absorb Android 17 and 18 because they were primarily
Yo!
organic.
They're actually more like cyborgs and are only called androids in the English translation.
Metal, on the other hand, can copy a target's biodata through only a few seconds of direct eyesight, something he could easily accomplish during a time stop.
And using it on Cell means he wouldn't just get Cell's powers, but the powers of all of the Z-Warriors too.
Remember, Metal's copying applies to abilities that fundamentally affect his own biology, like Espio's invincibility or Chaos's liquid body.
Wow.
Nothing Cell has would be off limits, especially given all of Cell's powers were genetically encoded in the first place. Quite literally, biodata.
Cell's Saiyan power-ups? Copied. Cell's regeneration? Copied. Cell's key techniques?
That's what I said. The fact that was the most broken ability, where if he can copy you and download you, you basically lost. Because now he has all your abilities. So anything, all the moves he was using, bro, it was just GG.
Believe it or not, copied.
Chaos Emeralds are described as being able to produce life energy, similar to Ki. So there's a precedent for him being able to replicate Cell's power set. And at this point, there's nothing stopping Metal from, say, stopping time and using a Kamehameha to vaporize him at a cellular level. Just like Gohan did.
Cell might be able to do anything the Z-Fighters know how to do, but that's not gonna help him, because Metal can do anything Cell knows how to do. Strange, isn't it?
Cell just doesn't have any options to retaliate that Metal wouldn't also possess, including any of his previous advantages. Metal's copy ability is just that overpowered.
Oh, I guess now I get why they called it Sonic CD.
Why's that?
Cell died.
Wow.
Where's he? You get it? CD?
Nah, bro.
Where you go? Come on back.
No,
Next
bro.
time on Death Battle.
Rosé versus who? Rosé versus who? Bakugo?
Subscribe and join as a member to see more Death Battle. Thanks for watching.
Rosé versus Bakugo? That was the shit that y'all were telling me about before, bro. I don't know, because Rosé was going crazy in that movie, though. But Bakugo? That motherfucker Bakugo survived so much shit. And he's explosive. So if the bomb devil is on him and he already used to explosions, I don't know, bro. Rosé has no feats to survive Bakugo, true. Plus Bakugo, he trained to be a hero, bruh. And he got that All Might card, bruh. He got that All Might card, bruh. Excellent video.